Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel for our Power to Overcome Empowerment segment. I am Kamitris, empowerment consultant, coach, and abuse advocate. And today we will briefly talk about the traits all abusers have in common. There is no typical detectable personality of an abuser. However, they do often display common traits. What are these traits? Number one, an abuser often denies the existence or minimizes the seriousness of the violence and its effects on the victims and other family members. They deny the existence of their behavior. Number two, an abuser objectifies the victim and often sees them as their property or sexual objects. Remember in the video prior, we talked about how they are very possessive. They feel like they own you. Number three, an abuser has low self-esteem and feels powerless and ineffective in the world. He or she may appear successful, but internally they feel inadequate. And this is why they have to bully and abuse others around them, their mates, their children, because they want to feel powerful. They want to feel dominant. They want to have that control. And so in actuality, they are suffering within themselves. They have low self-esteem, or they have self-esteem issues, and they feel inadequate. So the only way for them to feel powerful or to feel successful is by bullying other people or abusing others. Number four, an abuser externalizes the causes of their behavior. They blame their violence on circumstances such as stress, their partner's behavior, a bad day, on alcohol, drugs, or other factors. So instead of taking the responsibility for their behavior or the responsibility for what they are doing and their acts and their abusive ways, they blame it on a bad day. They blame it on their partner. It's their partner's fault. Instead of taking that accountability and saying, hey, I was wrong. Hey, I need to stop acting in this way. And last, an abuser may be pleasant and charming between periods of violence and is often seen as a nice person to others outside of the relationship. So remember, we said in the video prior also that abusers are charming. They are charismatic. So they come across very, very nice to people on the outside. They come across very, very nice to their coworkers and to those that don't know them. But at home, they terrorize their victims, whether it's a partner, whether it's a child, whether it's a pet. They terrorize them. They verbally abuse them. They mentally abuse them. They emotionally abuse them. So be aware of these traits and even ask yourself, do I exhibit any of these traits? Or am I in a relationship with someone who exhibits these traits? And so remember, abuse is not normal. So if you are exhibiting these traits, or if you're in a relationship with someone that is, just know that it's not normal. And if you suspect child abuse in a child, please call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. That's 1-800-422-4453. And if you are experiencing domestic violence or domestic abuse, or if you know someone that is experiencing it, the National Domestic Abuse Hotline number is 1-800-799-7233. That's 1-800-799-7233. I want to encourage you to know that there is help out here for you. And that is our segment for today. And remember, applied knowledge is power. Therefore, you have the power to choose to overcome. Thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Thank you for listening on today. And remember to hit that bell notification for the next video upload. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Hi, I am Kamitris, empowerment consultant, coach, and abuse advocate. Did you know that there is a hidden epidemic of child abuse and neglect in the U.S.? Every year, more than 3 million reports of child abuse are made in the United States, losing on average between 4 and 7 children every day. It is a widespread war against our children that we have the power to bring to an end.
To do this, we must first increase awareness of the issue itself. In my book, The Power to Overcome, I bring awareness to childhood abuse, the effects of it in teenagers and adults, and guidance on how to overcome it. If you have ever experienced any form of childhood abuse, whether neglect, physical abuse, sexual abuse, exploitation, or emotional abuse, this is the book for you. This book will guide you through the process of identifying your abuse to rediscovering your true identity through choosing to exercise the power within you to heal. So go and get your copy today on Amazon.com. And remember, you have the power to choose to overcome. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel at I Am Kenitris.